And Kara, one last question before you go. We were talking about the jobs, and climate envoy John Kerry told reporters that workers in the oil and gas industry, quote, can be the people who go to work to make solar panels. How are pipeline workers reacting to this idea?
Yeah, they're pretty devastated, Lana. This has really upended their livelihoods. I spoke to one union laborer, Tyler Noel, who's from Aberdeen, South Dakota. He's worked on pipelines for 13 years, and he explained to me a couple things. One is how vital pipeline work is to these workers. It's very good work if you can get it. It's usually 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, so that gives them 20 hours of overtime that they can count on, which obviously subsidizes a lot of their living. But Tyler also told me, I spoke to him about this argument that workers can be transitioned into new green energy jobs, as the Biden administration argues. And he said that that is just crazy. He used an example of a welder. He said a welder can weld a pipeline or weld a solar panel, whatever. He said, my trade is labor. I'm a foreman. So I've worked for 13 years. And for what? He asked me. He said, I can't transfer these skills into building a solar panel. So these workers are devastated at this point, Lana. And what they're really disappointed in is the federal government. They don't trust that they're going to be taken care of because there is no current transition plan, even though the Biden administration says they have these goals to create a green economy. Right now, as we saw with the 1,000 people who lost their jobs on Keystone, there is no transition plan in place. And so he's waiting around, he's hopeful, but he doesn't have anything to hang his hope onto.